Dave couldn't be here tonight because he's stuck at the mills, so I'm filling in for him. My name is Paige Turner, and on to tonight's Top 10. Tonight's category is the top 10 ways to tell if you support the labor movement. Number 10, you went on strike at a labor mill when you were 9 years old. Number 9, you hate Representative William Schooler. Number 8, you wrote for the Lowell Offering. Number 7, you read The Voice of Industry. Number 6, you went to the first ever hearing on conditions of labor in manufacturing corporations. Number 5, you went to the Massachusetts legislature. Number 4, you signed petitions about the 10-hour workday. Number 3, you joined the Lowell Female Labor Reform Association. Number 2, your favorite book is Loom and Spindle. And the number 1 way to tell if you support the labor movement is that you are unhappy you work for 13 hours a day. We've got a great show for you tonight. Harriet Hanson Robinson is here, and along with her, Sarah Bagley is in the building. And finally, performing their brand new song in support of the labor movement, we have the Beatles. Please welcome my first guest, Harriet Hanson Robinson. Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thanks, and you?
Fine. So, I hear you're publishing your autobiography, Loom and Spindle.
I am. It's about my childhood in Lowell Mills.
When did you start working? I understand you were very young.
I was. I started working when I was 10. At the time, a strike was going on, and I joined in. It gave me my first look at the power of the people.
So you support labor reform then?
I do, but most of my focus is on women's vote. I hope my book will assist both the labor and women's movement.
When did you start to write?
I started to write when I was young. I wrote poetry that was published in the Lowell Journal.
Well, I read the book too, and I really enjoyed it. In fact, I loved it so much that everyone in the audience is getting a copy.
Thanks, Paige.
No problem. We'll be right back with Sarah Bagley.
The chords we play, ways left to communicate. These roads were paved with plans we've made. In your headboards never felt so safe.
And we're back with Sarah Bagley. Sarah has been a tireless advocate for the 10-hour day. Please welcome Sarah.
Thanks for having me, Paige. It's an honor.
So, what exactly is the 10-hour movement?
The movement is centered on regulating the workday. At the moment, many people work over 13 and a half hours a day and work in the mills. My campaign is fighting to get those hours down to 10 a day.
What sort of support do you have, or how can viewers at home help?
We're currently circulating petitions that have over 10,000 signatures so far. Anyone can sign it. Also, our second congressional hearing on the matter is next week, so you can attend that.
I've heard reports on the feud between our organization, the Lowell Female Labor Reform Association, and the Representative William Schooler. Can you comment on that?
Mr. Schooler has refused to change laws about labor. He claims it's an issue between workers and corporations. Our organization urges voters not to re-elect Representative Schooler due to his lack of respect for our movement.
Well, Sarah, it's been a pleasure having you. Be sure to check out the second hearing on labor reform right here next week. Up next, the Beatles. Sorry, but our producer Susan Healy tells us we don't have enough time for the Beatles. We'll have to have them on next week. Sorry about that, guys. But good night.